to JavaScript and what is the use of the JavaScript while we are doing any task or any application, when we are building any new applications. So actually JavaScript is a programming language, and it is used to create dynamic web pages and interactive effects. We can give interactive effects on web pages, and it used to allow some features like real-time updates, validations we can do. While as everyone has seen, when we are applying for anything or any applications, it will give some error if you are applied any mistake in there, like email ID or password. So that validations are throwing using the JavaScript concepts and animation. So we can all these do by using the JavaScript. So here now the first point is JavaScript is a programming language, okay, and used to create dynamic web pages and interactive effects. Also we can give interactive effects, and it runs on browser, okay, it runs on browser and allows to develop the features, like I said before, like real-time updates or validations or animations. Okay, so this is the purpose of the JavaScript in our real-time projects. And next, where to use JavaScript and how to use JavaScript. So next topic is the way to use JavaScript. So where we are using the JavaScript till now we have created some files, and we have gone to the VS Code, and we have written separate HTML pages and CSS pages. So same like that, we are also going to use the JavaScript files also, as in the same way like HTML and CSS. So here where we can be placed JavaScript. So I'm using JS because it's shortcut of JavaScript. So every time I can't write JavaScript. So JS can be placed in the head section. So all of you have an idea of the head section or body section also we can write, okay, or we can create an external file for JS, okay, as we have created external file for CSS by giving link tag in the head section. So same like that we are using the JavaScript file also. So here we can write internal script or external script. External script means we are creating out of the HTML page. So internal script means here in HTML page I'm going to create script, and I'm going to use script tag, and in that I'm going to write something like console.log of hello, okay. So this is the internal, okay, I'm writing internally, okay, quotes, and here I'm semicolon, and I'm closing this script tag. So this is the internal. What is external? External script means we are creating a new JS file, okay, we are creating a new JS file and we are using it in a new JS file. So I'm now going to show how I'm going to use that. So here I'm going to create one file. Here already I have everything. So here I'm using JavaScript. Already I have created a file. So I'm gonna open it. So here open the JavaScript file. So here I'm going to create CMD and code space dot. Then it's gonna to open the HTML. Full VS Code it's going to open. So here these are my existing project, existing example. So no need. So here now I am gonna take a new file that is script script tags. Okay. Dot HTML I'm using. So here I am clicking on Shift+1 for the default code. So here I am writing the title as scripts. Okay. So here, as I told you before, we can write internal script, internal JS in the head tag or in the body also we can write. Now present here I am writing here like I am opening the script tag, script script tag. So again it's come. So here I am writing like console.log of hello. So this is. So here to see the output, here I am gonna do so here index.js. Okay. Sorry, here I have to write my file name is the script tags. So script script tags. So this is how we can write in the head tag. Okay. So while we are using when we want to write in external file, so again here I am coming and creating a new file that is same. I am taking the script.
Madhusri, output is
actually ఇది రన్ అవ్వట్లేదు ఇక్కడ console.log ఎవరైనా
run dev కొట్టు వస్తుంది.
మీ వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది జ్యోతి బాబు మాట్లాడు.
npm run dev
యా జస్ట్
అక్కడ పైన కోడ్ రన్నర్ అది ట్రిగ్గర్ పైన క్లిక్ ఇవ్వండి. అదంతా అవసరం లేదు.
కోడ్ రన్నర్ దగ్గర కొట్టినా పర్వాలేదు, npm run dev కొట్టినా వస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే నోట్ చేసి రన్ చేస్తున్నావు కదా, npm run dev కొట్టినా వస్తుంది.
కోడ్ రన్నర్ మీరు రైట్ సైడ్ లో పైన టాప్ లో ఉంది చూడండి, రైట్ సైడ్
ఇంటూ దగ్గర క్లోజ్ దగ్గర
అక్కడ ఇంటూ కింద ఉంది కదా,
టాప్ లో రైట్ సైడ్ టాప్ లో డస్ట్
పాజ్ బటన్ లో చూడు, పాజ్ బటన్ లో
అది చేయండి. కోడ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇస్ నాట్ సపోర్ట్. ఎక్స్టెన్షన్స్ కి వెళ్ళండి.
సీడీ ఒకసారి సీడీ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ ఉంది కదా, అది నువ్వు యాడ్ చేయలేదు.
నోట్ స్పేస్ వి
అది నోడ్ స్పేస్ జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ చేసి స్క్రిప్టింగ్ ట్యాగ్స్ డాట్
ఫస్ట్ నోట్ స్పేస్ వి ఎంటర్ క్లిక్ చేయి.
నువ్వు అది HTML లో క్రియేట్ చేసావు కదా, అది JS కాదు.
ఓకే,
JS కి అయితేనే వస్తుంది, HTML రాదు. అది
మధు
యా చేసి
ఏమైంది? ఎక్స్టెన్షన్స్ కి వెళ్ళండి. ఫస్ట్ కింద ఎక్స్టెన్షన్స్ సర్చ్ లో కోడ్ రన్నర్ చూడండి ఒకసారి.
ఏదన్నా జస్ట్
సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి, డిసేబుల్ చేయండి, ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయండి, ఇన్స్టాల్. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారంటే యాక్చువల్గా మీరు ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నారంటే HTML స్క్రిప్ట్ ఎట్ టైం రన్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో స్క్రిప్ట్ HTML ఎట్ టైం రన్ చేయడానికి అవుతుందా? అవ్వదు కాబట్టి అది అవ్వదు. సో మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఆ console.log అని ఉంది కదా, .js ఎక్స్టెన్షన్లో రాయండి దాన్ని. .js ఎక్స్టెన్షన్లో ఒక ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి మనకి లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్లో.
అదే నెక్స్ట్ అంటే నేను నెక్స్ట్ అదే చెప్తున్నాను. ఆ లోపు మొత్తం డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వచ్చేసరికి
అది అంటే .html అవుట్పుట్ని మనం బ్రౌజర్లో కన్సోల్లో చూసుకోవచ్చు కదా.
యాక్చువల్గా ఓపెన్ ఇన్ బ్రౌజర్లో చూడొచ్చు దాన్ని. ఇక్కడ రాయండి చెప్తాను. ఓపెన్ ఇన్ బ్రౌజర్, కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వకండి. ఇక్కడ ఓపెన్ ఇన్ బ్రౌజర్ చేయండి ఒకసారి. ఇక్కడ ఏం రావట్లేదు, ఎందుకనంటే అక్కడ మనం ఏం పర్ఫామ్ చేయలేదు. అది డిఫ్లో కానీ దేంట్లో కానీ మనం అది రాయలేదు, అందుకే ఇక్కడ మనకి పర్ఫామ్ అవ్వట్లేదు. అది ఇక్కడ ఇది రాయాలి అని అంటే జస్ట్ మనం అక్కడ మనం యూజ్ చేసి ఫంక్షన్స్ అవి ఏవో ఒకటి రాస్తే ఇక్కడ మనకి కంట్రోల్లో మనకి ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. సో దానికి దీనికి ఏం లింకప్ అవ్వలేదు, సో అందుకే ఇది ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదు. బ్యాక్ వెళ్ళండి చెప్తాను. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ రాయండి లాజిక్. console.log అంటే ఏంటిది? ఇక్కడ what is the console.log here? It is a printing statement in JavaScript. So hello. So now here you can run code runner paina. Code runner. So hello, it will be printed like this. Okay.
Okay.
Carry on.
So as this is the when we are creating the new file with the .js extension, it is the external script. Okay. So this is a basic thing. So we are not calling here when we are using HTML. So here we will call the script page here using script src equals to, here we are going to give that this page name. What is this? scripts.js. So here like this we'll call here this script.js file. As when you are calling in the previous classes you have seen yesterday that here I am using the link for the CSS page to apply CSS. So same in the way if you want to apply JavaScript, so you are going to call the JavaScript in this way when you are using external JS. And most recommended script is the external script only. Most of the members will use the external only.
మధుశ్రీ ఒకసారి రన్ చేయి, అది వస్తుందా రాదు?
నా పేరు మధుశ్రీ కాదు, మాధురి.
అది మీరు నోట్ జేఎస్ లో రాస్తే వస్తుంది, నోట్ జేఎస్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోవాలి, అలా చేస్తేనే వస్తుంది.
నేను మీకు నోట్ జేఎస్ గురించి చెప్పట్లేదు, గుజోది బాబు. నేను మీకు జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ చెప్తున్నాను, ఇలా రాసుకోవాలని చెప్తున్నాను. ఫ్యూచర్ లో మనము ఏదైనా వెబ్ పేజెస్ కానీ రియల్ టైం ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇక్కడ జేఎస్ మొత్తం రాస్తారు, మీరు ఫంక్షన్స్ రాస్తారు. అది మీకు అప్లై అవ్వాలంటే ఎలా అప్లై అవుతుంది? ఇక్కడ మీకు కాల్ చేస్తేనే కదా అప్లై అవుతుంది అది. సో నేను మీకు ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్తున్నాను, మీరు నోట్ చేసి ఎందుకు వెళ్ళిపోయారు? నేను నోట్ చేసి చెప్పట్లేదు, నాకు మీ కాన్సెప్ట్ అర్థమైంది, కానీ నోట్ చేసి కాదు, తర్వాత నోట్ చేసి వస్తుంది. ఇది బేసిక్ థింగ్. మనం ఇక్కడ నేను చెప్తున్నాను, సేమ్ మనం నిన్న CSS లో ఎలా అయితే అప్లై చేసామో మనకు CSS అప్లై అవ్వడానికి సేమ్ వేలో జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ మొత్తం కోడ్ రాసుకున్నప్పుడు ఫ్యూచర్ లో ఇలా కాల్ చేసుకుంటే మనకి అది వర్క్ అవుతుందని చెప్తున్నాను నేను, అంతే. నేను మీరు నోట్ చేసుకుని చెప్పట్లేదు టాపిక్స్.
చెప్పేది కరెక్ట్ గా వినండి. ఫస్ట్ కంగారు పడుతున్నారు
మీరు, కంగారు పెట్టి నన్ను కంగారు పెడుతున్నారు. మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అప్పుడే అడగండి, నేనేం వద్దాను, కానీ కొంచెం కంగారు పెట్టకండి నన్ను, నేను మర్చిపోతాను మళ్ళీ కంగారు పెట్టారంటే. ఉన్నది కూడా మర్చిపోయి నేను ఏదో చెప్పేస్తాను, మళ్ళీ మనం అందరం కూర్చొని మళ్ళీ మనమే ఫీల్ అవ్వాల్సి వస్తుంది, రాంగ్ చెప్పుకున్నాం కదా కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అని. అందుకని
నిన్న ఏం చెప్పారు మాధు మీరు?
అర్థం కాలేదు. జస్ట్
మనము స్టార్టింగ్ లో ఏం చెప్పుకున్నాము?
ఈ రోజు జస్ట్
నిన్న
నిన్న సిఎస్ఎస్ చెప్పాం కదా. జస్ట్
నిన్న సిఎస్ఎస్, ఈ రోజు జావాస్క్రిప్ట్ అని చెప్పాను కదా.
అవును చెప్పారు.
క్లియర్ గా ఉందా?
క్లియర్గా ఉంది. జస్ట్
నోట్ చేసుకు ఎందుకు వెళ్తుంది?
అంటే తను నోట్ చేసి లాగా, అంటే తను నోట్ చేసి టాపిక్స్ అనుకుని అలా తను సేమ్, అంటే నేను ఇక్కడ కాల్ చేశాను కదా చేస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ కాల్ చేయగానే తను ఏమనుకున్నా అంటే నోట్ చేసి అదే అప్లై అవ్వాలి కదా అని అలా అడుగుతున్నాడు తను. అలా నేనేమో
కాల్ చేశారు, ఇక్కడ నోట్ చేస్తే కాల్ చేయలేదు కదా. మరి నోట్ చేసుకు ఎందుకు వెళ్తుంది?
ఇక్కడ స్క్రిప్ట్ జాస్ట్ జేఎస్ అని ఇక్కడ కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకి ఈ హలో అనేది మన వెబ్ బ్రౌజర్ లో ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది లేదా అని చెక్ చేయమని తను అడుగుతున్నాడు. జ్యోతి
అవ్వదు. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే.
చేయండి.
So ఇప్పుడు next so coming to next topic, that is JavaScript output. So in how many ways we can see the JavaScript output? So how to display the different types of outputs in using JavaScript means. So here the topic is JS output. Okay. So as we have seen so many outputs, so there are some provide different ways to display data. So JS provides different ways to display data. Okay. So first one we'll use the inner HTML. Okay. By using inner HTML, we can write into an HTML element. Okay. So that is the use of the inner HTML. And second one is the document dot write. So why we are using this means this by using document dot write we can directly write HTML output. Okay, so it is not recommended after downloading the document. Directly it can give the output by using the document dot write. Okay. So next is the third one is the alert boxes. So as so till now who are in this PD project, they are almost everybody has used this alert windows to check the whether our code is working properly or not. So maximum we'll use alert box for the testing purpose, whether it's coming or not. So it will be in a like pop-up box. So alert means it is a pop-up alert box. Okay. So next type is the console.log. Just now I have used this. So it is the browser console. It is a console.log means it is a browser console. Okay. So these are the four types. We can show our output using the four types. That is inner HTML, document.write, and alert, and console.log. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you some examples. So we are taking at output. Okay. So here I'm writing now. First one is document dot so like here, so I have here told you the function is a write function. So as we are using write, we have so many functions. So I'm here using document dot write. Okay. Document dot get element. Here these are all are the methods. Get animation, get element by ID. So these are all the method names. Okay. So I'm using this one. So get element by ID of demo. Okay. So here I am using inner HTML. As here I have told, it is a property. you can see here inner HTML is a property. Okay, so equals to hello JS. Okay, I'm giving some text to hello JS. So next one is alert. So here alert. So here I'm writing this is an alert. Okay, so next one is the document dot write. Here no, sorry, no, already I have finished this one now. So document dot write alert is finished, and next is the console dot log. Console dot log of it is logging to the web, something I'm giving here. Okay, so this is how we can show our JavaScript in a different outputs. So because here demo it is a function, so because I did not give any function name, so it is not giving us output. So in these ways we can write. In further classes we'll see deeply how we are going to use this all three concepts to show our JS output. Okay, so just you have to know how we are going to write it by using document, alert, console.log and inner HTMLs. Okay, so this is the way we are gonna to use. So now next topic is the JavaScript statements. So what is a statement and how we are gonna use it? So next topic is the JavaScript statement. So what is statement? So in a JavaScript, statement means it is a single unit of code that performs an action. Statements are used to perform the actions. So here every statement ends with a semicolon. Okay, so here a statement in JavaScript is a single unit of code that performs an action. Okay, so why we are going to use statements means to perform an action we are going to use statements, and and every statement ends with the semicolon. So this is the must. So statements are ended with the semicolon. So in this code I'm gonna show, in this only I'm gonna show statements. So so here that x equals to 5. So here I wrote something in one line and here I am giving semicolon. So it is a it is called variable declaration and it is a statement because we have ended with a semicolon, that is called statement. Okay, so it's a variable declaration because we are ending with a semicolon. It turns to a statement. So we are something stating here that x equals to 5. We are stating, we are letting to know that x equals to 5. So in x we have a 5, value of 5 we have in a x variable. Okay, so this is the JSS, this is JavaScript statements, and next is the so next concept is the JavaScript comments. As you have seen here, JavaScript has in CSS or HTML also we have seen, we have single line comment and multi-line comment. So same concept here also, JSS comments. It is actually used for the explanation, code explanation purpose. Here I have wrote statements. Again here I am commented that because I am letting to whoever in the future see my code, then they have to understand that okay, this code is belong to this particular property, this particular code. So to define something, to explain something to others, so it is used as a comments. So we have single line comment or multiple line comment. So as single line comment is regarded as a backslashes, and multiple line is commented as a slash with star. Okay, so here JS comments. So in JS, comments are used for explanation purposes. Okay, so we use comments for the explanation purpose, or in the code when we don't want that code, if it's an unnecessary code, to not use that code also, we will uncomment that, we will comment that code, then it will not execute in the browser. Okay, so here we have two types. One is single line, and second one is the multiple line. So here already I have write something statements, so that is single line. This is a single line comment. Here I am writing single line comment, and if I uncomment, if I comment all this at a time, like this. So this is also coming single only. So 1 minute. So to uncomment if we want to uncomment, if you want to comment some multiple of lines, so that is be held like this. So like here we can see, I'm gonna copy this and paste here. We have here so many lines, so we'll see how it's gonna, if we comment, how it's gonna come in a single line. So if we use multiple comments, it will be shown like this: backslash with star, and here star with backslash. So this is the this is how we can see the multiple comments if we comment multiple lines at a time. So the next topic is the JavaScript variables. So what is variables, and why we are using variables in a JavaScript? So variables are like a containers, and it is used to store the data values. So whichever we give value, it is gonna store in a variable. And so in this we have three types of variables, that is var, let, or const. Okay, so first is the JS variables. So listen carefully this topic, because from here we are gonna use everything, each and thing in variables using let, const, var. So if you have any doubts, please you can raise the questions. So what is variable? So variables are like containers. Why I am saying containers means, it is gonna store something. Like in our houses we are gonna store something in one box, so that is like a container. So assume like that. So variables are like also containers. So variables are like containers for storing data values. Whichever we give value to that, it gonna store it. Okay, variables gonna store some data values. So in JavaScript, variables can be declared using var, let, and const. Okay, these are the three types of the variables, how we are gonna declare it, by using var, let, and const. Okay, so here in VS Code, here I'm gonna create variables dot js. So first I am gonna give example let. So here I am gonna explain you about let keyword. Okay, so this is the let. So how we are gonna use let? The let keyword is used to declare variables that can be reassigned later. So when if you assigned one variable with giving one value, after that, after executing that, you can reassign the same value. We can reassign value for the same variable, like let x equals to 10. Okay, x equals to 10. Next, x equals to 20 also we can declare here. So we can reassign the value. To this already I have some x value. Again here I am gonna give it value as 20. So that is here in a let keyword it is possible to reassign the value. Okay, in let keyword it is possible to reassign the value. Next here I am gonna use console.log of x. Okay, so here you have seen we got the 20. Why we got the 20? Means the latest value. What is the latest value of the x? Is it 20? So when we reassign, it will take the present value whatever it has. If I remove this 20, if I run this again, see what we got? We got 10 because it has only one value, that is 10. If I again here 20, here again I'm gonna x equals to 60 I'm gonna give. Now I'm gonna run. We'll see what happens. So we got something output. What is that? It is 60. Why it's getting 60? Because for the x we have reassigned the value to 60. So it's taking the present value of that. Okay, present value of the whichever the variable has. That is the let constant. So by using let we can reassign the value. Okay, and coming to const. Why we are using const? So const keyword is used to declare variables whose value cannot be reassigned. We cannot reassign the values. As here in the let we have reassigned the values. We cannot, in the constant variable, we cannot reassign or we cannot redeclare the value. Okay. So here, now for example, here I am taking const pi, as everybody know the pi value. So I am declaring const pi equals to 3.14. Okay. Again here I am pi equals to 3.14 something. What is the pi value? 3.14159 something it is. Okay. So again here I am taking console.log of pi. Okay. So I have here reassigned the value for the const. Let me see what happens here. If I run the output. So see, we got assignment to constant variable. So here we got the error. So what error? Assignment to constant variable. Because why it's coming like this means we can't reassign the value because constant means constant. It will never change that value. Always the pi value will be 3.14 and it will be not changed to anything. So when we are using the const variable in our real-time example, means it gonna never be reassigned. It gonna never be redeclared. Okay, so that is the use of the constant keyword. Here it will cause error. So coming to the var. So var means here we can redeclare, we can reassign also here. By using the var we can reassign, redeclare. So var a equals to 30. Again we can give here a equals to, I am giving Madhuri. So here console.log of a. Okay, so here I'm gonna run the code.
మీరు లెఫ్ట్ వేరియబుల్ ని రీడిక్లేర్ చేయొచ్చా?
అర్థం కాలేదు నువ్వు.
లెఫ్ట్ వేరియబుల్ ని రీడిక్లేర్ చేయొచ్చా?
లెట్నా చేయలేం రీడిక్లేర్. రీడిక్లేర్ పాసిబుల్ అయితే ఇక్కడ మాత్రమే. వేర్ లోనే రీడిక్లేర్ రీఅసైన్ పాసిబుల్ అవుతుంది. లెట్ లో రీడిక్లేర్ పాసిబుల్ అవ్వదు. రీఅసైన్ మాత్రమే పాసిబుల్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? So here I'm gonna remove this because it's throwing error. So see here you got the value of the Madhuri. Why it got? Because here redeclared the value for the a. First we have in the variable we took the var keyword. For that I have assigned 30. So after for the same variable again here I have assigned Madhuri. So it took the latest one, that is the Madhuri. So we can redeclare the value. Okay. So in a var we can redeclare and reassign the value. Here in a var we can redeclare and reassign. In a let we can only reassign. We can't redeclare. For the const we can't redeclare and reassign. Okay, so this is the JavaScript variable. So anyone having any doubt in this till here? Anyone having any doubts? Hello?
No, Madhuri.
Okay, did you people understand what I told?
Understood.
So here one more point is the var keyword. So var variable. So var keyword, it is a latest, it is a old if you want to support old browsers, it is a very old thing. Means first we are in the previous versions we are going to use var, but present they are using let and const. Maximum they're going to use let and const only. So if we are using var, it is if you want to go to oldest version, so then we can use this var keyword. So most of the people will use the let and const only. Okay, so mainly in arrays concept we are going to use the const keyword array. In the further classes we are going to see about arrays objects. So in this topic we are going to see about the let. We will use most of the thing is constant only in that thing. Okay, so next concept is the JavaScript operators. So any idea on operators to anyone?
Yes.
So what is operators? So these are special symbols used to perform operations on values or variables. So like addition, subtraction, multiplication and concatenation, or we are using like increment, decrement, post increment, pre increment. So these are all comes under the under the JavaScript operators. Okay, so here we have so many types of JavaScript operators. So we are gonna see. So what is operators? So operators means operators are special symbols used to perform operations on values or variables. Okay, on variables. So like example, we have like arithmetic and assignment operators, arithmetic operators. We have so many operators. So for is the arithmetic, assignment, comparison operator, and string operator, logical operators, bitwise operators, and ternary operators. Okay, so these are all the types of the operators. So what is arithmetic operation means, like as usual, using plus, minus, and means addition, subtraction, multiplication. So that all comes under the arithmetic operations. Okay, and what is assignment operators means, it is same like arithmetic operations only, but it has like plus, minus, star, next percentage, and so these are some types we have in this. And in this we have modulus, division, and increment, decrement. These are all the increment. So what is assignment operator? So assignment operator means it is used to assign values to JavaScript variables. Okay, used to assign values to JavaScript, like plus, equal, minus, equal, means subtraction, equal, addition, equal, multiplication, equal, modulus, equal, like this. We are going to use this. Okay, so next, coming to the comparison operators. What are comparison operators? So it is used to the comparison are used for the comparison operators, means equal to, greater than, less than value, greater than value, greater than equals to, less than equals to. So these are all comes in the comparison operator, like equal to, strictly equal to, and greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to. So like this all will comes under the, and not equal, okay, so like this, not equal. Okay, so these are all comes under the comparison operators. So here string means we'll use for the concatenation process. So here string can be used for the concatenation purpose. So these all comparison operators are used to perform the string operators. Okay, like here I am taking one example, I am showing here only. So let t1 equals to a. Here I am taking string a. In a string I am taking a. And next, let t2 equals to b. So here I am taking. So next I am putting 1. This is 1 in a result, that is t1 greater than t2. Okay, so like this we are going to use this above comparison operators in a string operator. Okay, basically we'll use like this. Okay, next is a logical operator. or we can use in this space, we can use something text we can give here, and we can add, we can use plus. If we give a plus symbol, it will change into one, it will add both the strings. Okay. And we have logical operators. What is logical operator means? Why we are gonna use logical operators? So logical operators are used to determine the logic between the variables and variables or values. Okay, so here we have some logical operators, that is AND operator, and OR and NOT. So and why are we going to use AND symbol and or logical operator? If we want to execute two statements, if the two statements are valid, then only I have to get the output, means we are going to use AND operator. If we want to satisfy both the conditions, we are going to use AND symbol. Why we are using or logical means, if from the both statements either one or two is possible, if the statement is true, then we can use the OR operator. So not means, if I given one text, so x equals to I'm taking it's in a string, so not equals to of x equals to y. If the above values are true, then it will give the opposite reply, that is false. So not will perform the not operation there. If it's true, it will give false. If that is false, it will give is at a true. Okay, so this is the logical operator. And next we have bitwise operators. Here also same bitwise operator means we have some like and or any bitwise operator. So here we have like and or, so or not like this. This is the or, and not symbol, and one more is cap symbol, is not there. We have XOR and left shift, and next is the right shift. These are all comes under the bitwise operator. Okay, these are all the bitwise operators. So any doubts here to anybody, or do you all got cleared?
It's clear.
So anybody having the idea of the ternary operator?
Question mark.
Okay, good. So here ternary operator means, here it contains some conditional operator that assigns a value to a variable based on some condition. ఒక కండిషన్ మీద మనకు ఒక వేరియబుల్, ఒక ఇది ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుందంటే టెర్నరీ ఆపరేటర్ ఇంకొక వాల్యూ అసైన్ అవుతుంది. ఆ వాల్యూ వేరియబుల్ కి ఒక బేస్డ్ ఆన్ కండిషన్ మీద, ఆ కండిషన్ మనకి ట్రూ అవుతేనే మనకి ఈ ఆపరేటర్ అనేది వర్క్ అవుతుంది. సో హియర్ సింటాక్స్ ఈస్, ఫర్ దిస్ ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ సింటాక్స్, సో యూ మే బి నో బెటర్. సింటాక్స్ ఈస్, హియర్ ఐఎమ్ టేకింగ్ a variable name equals to, here I am adding some conditions. So it is condition, and here I am taking one question mark, and value 1 is to value 2. What does it mean? Here I am storing some variable name. If this condition is true, I am writing here, if this condition is true, this will execute this value 1, it will give us an output. If the condition is false, it will give the output. Here it will print the output of the value 2. Like example, let vote, because we have one condition to vote, to give us vote before. If we are 18 plus only, we can give our vote. So here same logic I am using. Here I am first whatever we have variable name. So here I have assigned a variable name. So next what we have write? We have write one condition. So what is the condition? If age is greater than 18. So if age greater than 18 only, we have a right to vote. So here question mark, and then here I am giving eligible, and next colon. So here I am giving not eligible. Okay, so this is my condition with so who are gonna give this me who wanna tell this answer by seeing above condition. So this is the condition, let vote equals to age greater than 18, eligible or not eligible. So which one is the answer?
First age.
So here I am giving age.
Age
So,
age
yeah.
18.
Yeah, I got. So here I am giving 17. So now tell me, so what is this condition and how it's gonna execute? Anybody can explain.
Eligible.
Eligible. How you are telling eligible, Ramna?
Your condition is less than 18.
Oh. Okay, sorry, sir. Okay. Now.
Not eligible.
Okay, because here age, so 17 is greater than 18. It is false condition, so it is going to not eligible. Okay, so like this, it's gonna like this. We are gonna use this ternary operator. Okay. So Nikita, Sandhya, Srilata, Varalakshmi, everyone are okay?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Did you got understood? Varalakshmi, did you got?
గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 18 ఉంటే ఎలిజిబుల్ రావాలి, లెస్ దెన్ 18 ఉంటే నాట్ ఎలిజిబుల్ రావాలి. సో ఏజ్ దగ్గర మీరు 18 ఇచ్చుకోవాలి అక్కడ. అప్పుడు ఇక్కడ వాల్యూ అనేది అంతైనా ఇచ్చుకోవచ్చు. అప్పుడు
You are talking here.
Jyoti Babu is talking this.
Yeah, Jyoti Babu, please talk in English. Hello?
ఓకే.
What if we give 18?
Where?
What if we give age as 18?
So 18. It will not work this condition here. Because here I took only grade, because here I have used only the arithmetic operation. So as Madhu raised a question, if 18 here, if just now he entered 18, so here we can use the condition based on our basic needs. So here I can use the assignment operator like greater than equals to. Now as Madhu said, if age also 18 equals to 18 or greater than equals to 18. So here if we write also, if we give 18 also like this, it will go to the not eligible only, because 18 greater than 18. So it's not a logic, no? Okay.
Understood.
So anyone, any doubts or clear? So next I'm gonna start JavaScript data types. Okay. So anybody have any idea on the data types? JavaScript data types. Anyone? So what is data types? So to define one data, here I have given here normally. Now in a Visual Studio Code I am going to open. normally here I have just took where a equals to 30. So how we can know that is whether it is integer or whether it is string or boolean? Here something I took in a string value. Here I have used the quotations. In the quotations I have wrote Madhuri, but here in the above just I gave the number like 30. So what are these all? So how we can know which type of data we are passing? So to know which type of data we are passing to a variable, so that is called the data type. Will give information about the data you are passing to the user, to the whoever writes. Will give the will give some information that I am using integer and I am using boolean, I am using float. So we have like so many types of data types with us. Okay, so there are JS data types. So we have like string, number, big int, and boolean, undefined, and null, symbol, object. Okay, these are some data types. Okay, so now going to Visual Studio Code. Here I am creating one file that is JS. .js I'm creating. So here now I am assigning let name equals to, here in quotation marks I am giving my name. Okay, this is Mahaduri. Okay, so next equals to let age equals to 24. Okay, and let is active equals to true. Okay, what we have to so here this is a string. How it becomes string means whatever we write in a quotation, single quotations or double quotation, it is a string value. Okay, normally if we declare like numbers like age, phone number, here I'm gonna give you phone equals to, okay, so this is my phone number. So here this is the integer. Integer means normally positive numbers 0 to 100 1000, so whatever the number, that is a int. So here I have written something let is active equals to true. Why it is that means true means it is a boolean values. Boolean values will take only two values, that is true or false. Okay, it will take only two values, that is true or false, whether that is true or that is false. Means true means 1, false means 0. It will take only 0 and 1 values. Okay, 0 means false, 1 means true. And next here let phone equals to 4, something I given my phone number, that is 10 digits. So it is a big int. Okay, this is a big int. So this is how we are gonna declare. These are the variables. So this concept is called JavaScript variables. Okay. So these are the JavaScript variables. And one more thing is objects. Here I have written that is object also. So what is object means? Object is gonna store in a key and value pairs. Key value pairs. So how means let person equals to name. Here I am giving name. Here I am giving it is a Madhu. Okay, Madhu, and here only I am giving with colon with comma. I am separating that is age. Age is to 30. So sorry, 30. So how we are going to use all the means this all everything name, age, phone number we can give in a one variable that is called object. Object means this is an object.
Madhu,
Yeah.
const వాడాలి వేరియబుల్ లెట్
I didn't get you, Jyoti Babu.
కాన్స్ట్ వేరియబుల్ యూజ్ చేయాలి అది ఆబ్జెక్ట్.
We can use anything. Const means it will gonna never change. Why we are using const keyword? The values will gonna change never. So Madhu, this Madhu person, the age may be increased, no? Or if he enters into next year, if he celebrate his birthday, his age gonna be extended to 31. No, it is not. He is not able to only till 30. No, his age is not constant. So we will not able to use the constant. Okay.
Instead of letter we are using constant variable.
So instead of let, you are saying we can use const keyword.
Yes.
So how we can use a const keyword? Can you explain?
Let is redeclaring,
Okay.
but constant variable not redeclaring and reassigning is
Okay.
also used. That's the reason we have to use constant.
Const keyword. So if here I am using const keyword, so Madhu's age will be 30 only forever. Hello, I'm asking something. I have doubt because you said you have to use constant here. Because if I use constant here, the age should be and name will obviously it will be fixed. But age, it may change, no? You can tell you know or not, Jadwab, no problem.
So continue.
Okay. So did you guys understood? So what is understood? Okay. No, you are saying only understood. At the last of the class, I'm gonna ask you questions. I don't know who I'm gonna ask you, but I'm gonna ask you. So be ready for that also. Okay. Don't simply say that I understood. Okay. So next topic is the functions. So what is JS functions? Why we are going to use function concepts in our JavaScript means, so function means it is a block of code. So to perform particular task, to attend particular task, we are gonna use function concept. Okay, function is used when something something is called. When something called, the function will be executed. Okay, so now I'm going to give a definition and I'm going to show you. Okay, so functions are block of code designed to perform a task. It is used to perform a task, and a function is executed when something calls or invokes it. Okay, when something calls it, then only the function will be work. Otherwise the function doesn't work. Okay, so how Now here create a file that is functions.js. So here I'm taking one function. Simply I'm giving basic example. So greet of name. Okay, then I'm opening it again. Here I'm using console.log of hello. Okay, hello plus here this name. Here I'm using hello name. Okay, next here this is the function name. Just here I have declared the function name, and when I call greet function, it should execute this, but I did not assign any function name here. I did not do it. Now I'm gonna do it. So greet of whose name I'm giving, I'll give okay. So this is my, so here greet, this is the function name greet. Okay, so what I got here, hello Amaran. So whatever name here I have given here, so when its function is running, it will invoke it, then again it will give the whatever we have given. Okay, if here you want some space, you can give here like this. Okay. So here I am writing Madhusri. So again here I am executing this. Okay, so what I am getting, hello Madhusri. So this is the function concept. Whenever it calls only, whenever the function name it calls only, it will give us the output. Okay, this is the way we are going to use functions in JavaScript. So now next topic is the JavaScript objects. So what is JavaScript objects and why we are going to use objects means, so JavaScript objects means these are used associated, as here as I told, objects are gonna store in a key value pairs. Same concept here, it's gonna store in a key value pairs. Okay, and objects are the collections of properties and methods. This will collect objects have a capability of store in a key value pairs. Everything will be stored in a key value pairs only. Okay, and it is a collection of properties and methods. Okay, so objects are collections of properties and methods, and used to store key value pairs. Okay, it is always used key value pairs to store the object data. Okay, now we will see how we'll use objects, how we'll write, how it's gonna show. Okay, here objects.js. Okay, here I'm taking let person equals to open braces, here name equals to, I'm giving something. Okay. Age equals to 21. Sorry, here I have to give this, not semicolon, we have to give comma. This how we declare the objects. Okay, so just here we have written here. So in this I am using so as before I said, it is a collection of properties and method. So here I am writing greet is to function of, so again open the braces. Here I am writing the output I need here, like console.log of hey. So plus this dot name. From this object, just here I am taking my name only. I am not taking age. Just I am taking the this dot name, means it will print just name only here. Okay. Now here I am giving semicolon for the let person equals to. Then here I am taking this variable name, that is person dot, what is the function name? Greet. Function person dot greet of, I'm taking here. Now let's see what's gonna come here. So I got hey Madhu, I got, because here I took only the name. If I here I take the age, so hey 21 it got. Okay. Here again if I take here this dot name plus my age is plus this dot age. Now we'll see what will happen here. See, hey Madhu, my age is 21. Okay. So this is how we're gonna use the object. Object is always stored in a key value base only. This is the key, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value. Okay. Colon left side. So this is my left, your right side is the key and right side is the value. Okay, key value pairs. Always it stores in a key value pairs. So here properties, we have some properties. The properties are object properties always accessed using dot notations and bracket notations. Okay, dot notations and bracket notations only, always accessed. Okay. So what are JavaScript object methods? So same methods are like functions only that are associated with objects. Okay. So next, how we can display the JavaScript objects. So how we can display the objects means object can be displayed using console.log or by iterative over the properties only. With these properties only we can show the we can display the object outputs. Okay. So here example I'm taking. So let persons equals to same, I'm taking same this only here but in different way. So here I'm taking name is to I'm taking. So again age is to 21 I'm taking. So this is how I wrote here. First type is same before I have used here console.log of. Here directly I'm taking this persons, this is variable name, right here I'm taking persons. Okay, directly I'm taking persons. So we'll see what is the output here. So so output is, see how I took name equals to Malli, age equals 21, like it is displayed as same object only, like means it displayed same as the key value pairs only. Okay, that how we can use the console.log. And Next thing is, like I said before, I said by using iterative over the process, we can iterate here. We can give iterate we can use iterate. Likewise means here I'm using for loop. So basic, you know, I think everybody know loop concept, for loop, while loop. So here I'm using for loop. So for let key in persons. Okay, key in persons. Then here I am opening and closing console.log of key plus, and then like this, plus person of key. Okay, so here how it came. Normally it came like iteration value. First it took the iteration, it went through iteration. First it took the name, again it went for the next iteration, that is age equals to 21. If here I have added something like phone is to, like this, if I execute here, so the output will be undefined. I got undefined. 1 minute guys, sorry for interrupt. Sorry for the interrupt. So this is how we declared here. Why it's showing here like this? Jayashree?